Hey, my name's Anna, welcome back. Did you know that most guys are very, very clueless and confused when it comes to knowing the signs of when a girl is actually flirting with them? He probably thinks, she likes me, I think, but I need a bit more solid evidence just to know for sure. But on the other hand, a girl will be thinking, I'm really ramping up the flirting right now, and he hasn't actually paid attention and realised that I like him. What is going on? So let's demystify together how girls actually flirt once and for all. Stay tuned. She gives you the constant gaze. Now, naturally, we look at people or things that we find interested or things that we are attracted to. And as a rule of thumb, the more that she looks at you, the more attracted she actually is. Now, it's true, we don't like to gaze at strangers. We will immediately break eye contact and look down in shame if that happens. However, if she keeps up the glances and she accompanies these glances with a smile or a smirk or a playful little hair flick, this is her way of flirting. The constant touches, just like eye contact, we don't want to gaze at strangers, and we most certainly do not want to touch strangers because we all know it's very creepy. But if she tries to touch you, it's a sign she is interested. And if she is the one that's trying to initiate that you go into her personal space too, well, that is the biggest clue that you could get. She's going to hide these touches well, but remember, we don't really go around touching people in conversations that we don't know very well, or even the people that we do. Little bit weird. And some types of touches to look out for are the taps on the shoulder when she says, oh hey, good morning, how you doing? Let's be real, she didn't need to reinforce that introduction with a touch, did she? No, she knows it by just saying hello, that is fine. And if you make her laugh, she is going to reach out and playfully slap you on the arm. And if she wants to get your attention, again, she's going to tap you on the back. She's going to be hiding these touches in the delivery, but remember, we don't want to touch people that we don't really know because it's creepy, unless we like them. She gives you the sassy talk. Now, this is most definitely used by the girl who is trying to hide how much she actually likes you. She overcompensates and develops a bossy character to throw you off the scent that she actually likes you, but it never really works. She's going to tease you nicely about things, she's going to laugh at your jokes and make fun of you a lot. And if you notice, she gives you your own nickname based on something that you once had a conversation about. This is her attempt to tease and attract you. The conversations are playful. If you guys usually contact each other over work-related queries, but then you've noticed she's quick to divert the conversation to something fun and playful, this is another way that a girl actually flirts. She wants to have fun with you, and work is the least interesting thing on her mind right now. The strange yet lingering conversations. Perhaps she is doing the opposite to the previous tip and she won't stop talking about work. She seems to contact you a lot about work-related problems, which could probably make you question, how qualified is she to have this job when she asks me all the time how to do her job? But this is her way to get you to help her. This is where the girls play dumb phrase comes in. She's asking you, well, not really for your help because she doesn't need it, but she's using this as a way to communicate with you. Now notice how she's going to try to extend these conversations too. It's as if she is lingering, and that's because, well, she's falling for you. Now, a lot of girls will contact you with some very strange requests. She may walk past your desk asking if you have seen something of hers, even though that she doesn't work in your department. No matter how odd the excuses to talk to you, take this as a huge compliment. She is literally pulling at straws to open up the communication with you. She reaches out first. Along the lines of conversation, pay attention to how often she initiates. If it's always her, then take this as a sign of flirting. She could even be the one that tags you in lots of funny things over on social media. She is always trying to open up that conversation and to keep the communication lighthearted and fun. A lot of emojis. A girl that is flirting wants to enjoy that moment. She wants to have fun and pay attention to those smiley faces and emojis. Now, the more that she uses, the more expression she's portraying to actually lure you in. She finds you hilarious. Does it feel like finally someone thinks, you know what, they appreciate me for the closet comedian that I really am? Sadly, it's not that. She's just laughing at you to reinstate the connection that she feels. She will laugh at your cringy dad jokes more than someone ever has in the past before, and that's because she most definitely is flirting with you. She caresses herself or the things around her. A huge sign of attraction is her playing with her hair, kind of like this. It's flirty, and usually she's doing this because she's trying to play it off as cool and divert all the energy that she has inside onto something that looks normal. So she's thinking, I've got a burst of energy because I fancy him. I know, I'll just play with my hair. Or she will fiddle around with her rings, she will fidget a lot, click a pen, and she will fiddle with anything. Could even be like her collar. She makes you feel jealous. Now, I have to admit, this isn't a terrible thing, but we do it, we can't help it. It's one of these techniques that every girl does, and we don't really realise how well it doesn't work. Guys are clueless when it comes to picking up our flirting clues anyway, so throwing jealousy into the mix is just bad news. Now, the jealousy trait is where we try to flirt with other guys to test you, because we want to see, do you like us back? If you are annoyed and we know that you are getting jealous, we think, bingo, he likes me, let me go back and talk to him. It always backfires, but just be aware of it. She always dresses well. If you never really noticed before about how amazing she looks, but suddenly, wow, she looks incredible. This isn't that you weren't oblivious before, it's just she's made that conscious effort to actually look extra good around you. Notice how she will always preen herself when she's with you. She could be tidying her hair and straightening her clothes, or when she does pop up, which she will all the time, notice how she looks very put together when she's seen you. She has most definitely checked her appearance before she's walked over. So if she smells like she's just doused herself in perfume, well, it's because she has. Her hair is neat and her lipstick looks freshly applied. This is because this was all done in an effort to look good to attract you. Social media tagging. If she's tagging you in lots of memes on social media, this is her way of flirting. She's thinking about you often and she wants to share her happy feelings with you. Now, if she isn't tagging you in things, don't worry. Check how often she likes your posts. If she seems to like things, say 2 posts consecutively, this is a sneaky way of her letting you know that she's interested and she's trying to get you to reach out to her. She gets in touch after leaving. Now, this could be, say, after a work meeting. Maybe you guys played a game together online. No matter what the situation is, if you guys had been doing something together, just chatting, whatever it may be, and then you obviously parted ways and both went home, when she gets back, she will most definitely text you to say how much fun she had, or to praise you for what you said in the work meeting, or to say, I agreed with those points. Take this as another fact of her lingering around you because she wants to open up conversation because she's interested. She chews gum around you. If someone likes you, they will want to kiss you, naturally, and they will think about kissing you pretty much all the time when they are around you. So watch out for that girl who always seems to have minty, fresh breath. She's going to team up this minty breath freshness with also some glossy looking lips, and she is doing her best to seduce you, so watch out for it. The hair flip. Like mentioned earlier, women play with their hair when they are flirting. It's a way of them covering up that nervousness because they're like, oh my gosh, I'm with my crush, I'm so happy right now. But if you notice she flips her hair past her shoulders like this to reveal her neck, this is her actually flirting. Naturally, she's displaying the delicate area because it's quite sensual for a girl to display their neck. She's leaning towards you. Pay attention to her torso. If it's positioned in direct contact of you, this is another flirting technique. And if she teams this up with uncrossed arms and relaxed shoulders, bingo, she's definitely flirting. She is always nearby. Just like the touching idea, she will always be close to you. She's going to be sitting next to you in work meetings, and she always happens to be on the same table as you during your lunch break. Has she planned it? She definitely has. And she will extend her legs to be as close to you as possible if you guys sit on the same desk. When you are talking, watch how much she actually leans in, because she's going to come in closer more than the average person because she fancies you. She is overly interested in what you have to say. A girl that is flirting and trying to get your attention and bag you as her boyfriend, well, she will find everything that you say supersonically interesting. And it does wear down pretty quick though. And that probably explains now why you're thinking, so that tells me why my ex-girlfriend was so interested in hearing about me talking of World of Warcraft, and then when we got together, after the 1 year mark, she just told me to shut up every time I mention the expansion pack. She gives you lots of compliments. A woman that is flirting with someone wants to make them feel good. She wants to shower them with affection and give them her full attention. So expect praises. She will be your personal cheerleader, cheering you on no matter what it is that you are doing. And there we go. We've reached the end of the video. If you want to binge some more, click right here. Or if you want to get your name up on our super fan board, then all you have to do is be a member of our Joyanima monthly membership. Details will be down below. Like and subscribe. See you soon.